I'm basically just gonna have to blow up and shoot down anything in my way as quickly as possible. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I cannot stop. Let's go. 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 Turn the jet on. Turn it on. What's going on, everybody? Do you like to eat bee? And welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. Today we are continuing last week's video with the second half of a challenge circuit I call the San Andreas escape. Now, last time we were not very successful surviving the highway portion of the challenge, so this time we're going to see if changing cars and characters will help improve our results. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, we are back now. We are playing as Franklin, the star of the road here, with his Bravado Buffalo muscle car. It's heavily armored on the inside. We've got bulletproof tires, and we've got our own custom horn on this one as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. 5-star wanted rating. Cops are going to come after us. Now, Franklin does have a special ability for driving, but I feel it's a bit unfair if I use that for this particular challenge of survival, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to try avoid using it, because it is a great advantage, and if I did use it, I could probably easily get around the whole police blockade around the entire map without getting destroyed. So I think this car may be much more durable than Michael's is, so hopefully we'll survive much better in this much stronger muscle car, because Michael's car was a sports car and it just wasn't strong enough, wasn't durable enough to survive the damage that was getting inflicted on it by the Army and the FIB. Whoop. Tried to squeeze in between those guys there, but I just didn't quite make it. Let's keep going. Let's go! Oh! Just barely missed the mark there. I already got both headlights taken out because of my own stupidity of hitting the other cars. Just keep going. Oh, looks like I need to take this route. My GPS is directing me this way. Let's go, let's go! I want to stay as far ahead of those guys as I can. Gotta just stay away from the Army, because they are certainly not happy with me. Army truck there. I will just squeeze by. Don't mind me. They're getting some pot shots in on me. Dang, they deflected me off the road. I gotta go back around now. Lost precious time trying to survive there. Oh man, not looking good, not looking good. Yep, there's a bunch of them behind me, chasing me. Got a I thought that was a helicopter. It's not. No, that was a jet. I thought there was a helicopter behind me. Ooh, that was a close call. I almost smashed into the back of the truck there, but I didn't, thankfully. Just gotta keep moving. Can't stop for anything. Engine is at 86% health. Cannot afford any collisions. Cannot afford it. The FIB are, I think, much more annoying than the Army even. The Army are good at blocking the roads, and that's dangerous too, because if they stop me like that, then I'm unable to get away in time before they lay down so many shots that I end up dying. So as long as I keep moving and try to avoid the FIB as much as I can, then I should hopefully be okay. Oop, another nasty roadblock. Got past that. That was not very effective. They are not really trying to block the edges there on the road. Just kind of block the middle, assuming that I'd obey the rules of the road. But then again, hey, if I'm wanted for 5 stars as like a heinous criminal, then why would they expect me to follow the rules of the road, you know? I mean, come on, this is Grand Theft Auto 5, isn't it? Alright, yep. Oh, nasty army blockade. I gotta get through this, gotta get through. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Well, this has not gone well for me. We are going to escalate the force once more, and if that's not enough, I don't know what to do. Michael and Franklin are unfortunately just not up to the task of dealing with the Army and dealing with the FIB. But, fortunately, I think I know someone who is. Alright. we are back for the 5th and final time as Trevor Phillips, the most dangerous, deadly, insane character in Grand Theft Auto 5. This man has an HVY Insurgent armored military pickup truck. This vehicle is so armored and so strong, bulletproof tires, thick steel armor plating all around. I think this may just be enough for us to get through the police blockades and make it around the map safely back to the airport. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's get started, see how this all goes down. Here we go, Trevor, do not disappoint us. Fortunately, the armor on this vehicle is so heavy that very little is ever going to stop it. And I'm really hoping that it'll be enough. I think it will be enough for us to get around all the police blockades that we face. And it has a really strong engine, and it just is so heavy as a vehicle that it can literally just push any other cars out of its way. Like, check this out. Just knocks it off the road like it's nothing. Drives over cars like they're nothing. Let's push the cops out of the way. Out of my way! Shoot! Move it! Get out of my way. FIB, get out of here. Alright, you can see they're doing a lot less damage to this vehicle since it has such heavy armor compared to the other cars. I think it'll be enough for us to make it through this. We just gotta keep moving. I don't think the Army's gonna have a lot of luck stopping this vehicle. It's incredibly strong compared to what we were using before. Evidently, it's what we need in order to complete this challenge. I think I'm taking the wrong way, though, so I'm gonna have to take a turn here. Gonna have to go out here. Yes, okay, so there's a straight path here. It'll take us right to the freeway. Let's keep going. Keep moving. Alright, let's go. Gonna jump onto the freeway here. Here we are. Alright, let's get moving. Vamonos! Gotta avoid that roadblock. Yes, that worked. And Trevor here, he could not care less about the Army being on his back. They do not bother him very much at all. He is a very angry, irritable, insanely nonsensical man. And his insanity is what we need to be able to survive this insane challenge. Oh man, the FIB are still doing some good damage on my player though in the car. Hopefully Trevor can survive all this damage he's taken. Let's get an inside view. Just gotta keep driving, keep driving. Cannot stop for anything. It's pretty cool how you can have these interior views as well in the game. The only other game I've played before that has these kind of interior driving views is, I think, Gran Turismo 5. I played that. It let you view the game from inside the car, but it was a little more high quality than this, of course. Let's just keep moving. Cannot stop for anything. Gonna just go around the Army truck roadblock here. So yeah, so far our vehicle's faring a lot better. By this point, with any of the other cars, we would have already had 0 body health, 0 vehicle health. And all that would be left is our engine and our tank. We probably would have lost a tire or two at this point. But the Insurgent here is so incredibly strong, it just keeps going. Very little can really impair its traveling. We have an attack helicopter overhead. We're approaching the military base here, which is directly above this tunnel we're taking. If I was stupid, I could just drive right up into the military base and try to drive around in there and get out, but I want to actually complete this challenge. So, ooh, that was a nasty hit on that box truck there. Fortunately, I'm still going. The vehicle is fairly intact. It's holding up quite well so far to the damage that the Army and the FIB are inflicting on it. It's just such a heavy and strong vehicle that most of their efforts to bring it to a stop are not effective. So it can just barrel its way through most blockades. Like, check this out. We're just going to barrel right through. Bam! That couldn't stop us. Just wasn't enough. They're going to have to bring some stronger guns to the party if they want to take us out. I mean, if I was stupid, I could drive through the military base and they would have tanks after me that way, so I would have some fairly dangerous opponents that way. But out here, I think we're doing a tad better. Just knock him out of the way there. Out of my way, out of my way. Excuse me, please, coming through. Thank you. Alright, just gotta keep moving. I'm gonna take a break real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Took a short little break there. I was actually gone for several hours. I had some errands to run, so I'm back now. And we are still continuing our journey as Trevor Phillips, trying to escape from the police, the army, the FIB, as we make our way around the whole map of San Andreas back to Los Santos. Another army roadblock there that will not stop us. They are not stopping us today. No siree. We're still looking good. Woo. It's getting spicy out here. Gotta stay alert. Can't let them take me down. Fortunately, I think we've got more than enough engine strength and defenses on our side this time. Like, I can afford plenty of collisions now, actually, in this vehicle. Like, and they can't really stop me very well, and they're much now lighter by comparison Jeeps and SUVs. They just can't really do much to stop me. It's sad though. I wish there was like an in-between between like just the light vehicles that we were using before and this just absolute behemoth of a truck. I wish there was something in between that felt a little less overpowered, but also not too weak. Although the FIB are still landing hits on me with their rifles as they drive by. Even though I've got this armored car, they're still landing some good hits. Oop, yep, another roadblock there. Just gonna get around there, thank you. This is a really nice tunnel. I like tunnels like that have the glowy yellow lights. Those are pretty neat. Got another roadblock up here, and up here is where we I think died the third time. No, the second time around. I think this is where we died the second or third time. Because we lost, our engine tank caught on fire, and we just basically at that point had no choice but to give up, because, you know, we were pretty much done for. I wonder if they probably won't hit the power lines again, the police helicopters or the military helicopters, but that would be pretty funny if they did. Just gonna shove you out of the way. Bam! Ooh, I think that that truck there caught on fire a little bit as we were going by it. Ooh. Yikes, he shot up my front end there. Went up in the air like I was doing a wheelie. Oh, they're landing hits on me with their rifle. Even though this truck is so armored, they can still shoot me through the windows. There is armor you can get for the windows on this truck, but I opted not to get that, because that way I can still use my weapons and shoot them out, because otherwise with all the armor it's impossible to use your weapons inside the truck. So we're just going to keep driving here, keep pushing our way through the blockades. Yep, they're not stopping us today, no sir. Another FIB minivan there. No, not minivan, muscle car, my bad. That's a minivan there though, not related to this chase. Another attack helicopter in front and above us. I'm not really, the helicopters haven't really been that big a concern during this whole experience. It's really been the Army Jeeps and the FIB muscle cars have been the biggest threat to us thus far. Because the Jeeps managed to knock us out and bring us to a stop, and then the FIB pull up in their muscle cars, and then they just basically shoot us to death like it's a gang turf war. Oof, they are really doing a lot of damage to my health. I'm only at like 105 health right now, 200. Just bit in the red. We're recovering a bit there. Looks like I'm almost back into the city. This is the furthest we've ever made it, so I'm really happy about that. This vehicle's held up remarkably well compared to the vehicles we were using before, the Michael's OB tailgater and Franklin's muscle car. I don't remember the name of his muscle car. Oh man, they brought me to a stop. Oh goodness, look at how many FIB cars there are. I have an idea. Let's give them one sticky, see what happens. Yeah, look at that. It's like Christmas morning. Or New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve, that's it. So they all just went up in flames. Kaboom! Driving on the wrong side of the road. We just don't care. Bam! Out of my way. Get out of the way. This feels pretty unfair, almost, how well I'm doing at this point. The only real chance they've got is if they can really, like, snipe me with all their rifles. Just, like, spam bullets into my cabin until I die. That's all they can really seem to do, because this vehicle's way too sturdy for them to take down. Back in the city. Let's plan a route real quick that takes us straight to the airport. From there, we can see if we can manage to do the final part of the challenge, which is steal a jet and escape back to Sandy Shores. If we can get the jet off the ground without it blowing up, that will be a significant accomplishment. I want to see if we can even do that. I'm going to go ahead and take the exit ramp here. Yikes. Lots of people blowing up everywhere. Fortunately, while we're here in the city, we won't encounter as much opposition from the FIB and the Army because, you know, we got narrower streets. They don't seem to... The AI doesn't seem to prioritize blockading these roads as they do when you're out on the interstate around the map. So, fortunately, we won't have to deal with much of a threat while we're driving around here. Of course, so once we get to the airport, it's gonna be game on all over again because they really do amp up their game out at the airport. We're approaching it now quite rapidly. Just got a little more driving to go. It's down that way. Oh boy. I'm taking that corner a bit too sharp. Man, everything's getting just more crazy. There's another attack helicopter overhead. Oh boy. First roadblock I've seen in a while. Got around that. What does this police cop car think he's gonna do? I mean, he's facing a giant armored military truck with like a, I don't know, 12-cylinder engine with probably like 1 billion turbochargers in it. Alright, let's just get over the edge there. Alright, we're down on the ground. Ooh, the army jeeps are even following us down here. Can I get in, please? Good. Alright, let's push our way into the airport. This is going to be the really risky part here. We have to find a jet, and we have to steal it very quickly before the Army manages to catch up with us. Because once they catch up with us, we are not going to be able to evade them. I could go for that giant jet there, but it's just too slow and big a target. And the problem is with the jets, if they even take a marginal amount of damage, it's more than enough to make the engines break and shut down mid-flight. We need to take as little damage as possible. In fact, I'm going to see if I can... This is going to be really touch and go here. I'm basically just going to have to blow up and shoot down anything in my way as quickly as possible. I gotta go. I cannot stop. Just go. Go! Turn the jet on! Turn it on! Ah, they're already shooting up my engines. I just gotta take off. I can't wait for anything. Go, Trevor, go! Oh, we made it. We escaped. But they damaged our engines. I don't think we're gonna have enough juice in these engines. They're rapidly losing health. They took enough hits to where they're eventually gonna go out. We gotta gain altitude fast. That was a remarkable escape. I'm amazed we managed to do that. All right, I can't believe it. We actually managed to get through everything so far. We made it around the whole map from the city over there all the way down through the map and back into the city. We stole a jet, and now our jet's engines are pretty much gone. Yep, there they go. Oh, I forgot to retract my landing gear when I left the airport. So, apologies for the language of my character. Yep, so we have no engines. They're both on fire. And unfortunately, though, we have enough altitude to just simply glide to our target. So I'm going to take us into a side curve here. Going to take us into a good approach vector towards where we want to land. All right, landing gear down. Here we go. We made it. We did it. We made it. Yeah. Challenge complete. Although, kind of unfairly so, having to use a heavily armored military vehicle just to survive the highway portion of the challenge. Well, we finally did it. We've managed to escape the insanity of the military chasing us, the FIB, the police. We were managed to get out of their sight for so long that all our stars are gone too, so we're home free. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video today. That was quite an interesting experience for me to film. I've never filmed this game before, so it was pretty fun. Real quick, before I give my typical outro, I just want to say, of course, this is a very violent video game, and for people with common sense, we all know better than to try to recreate anything we see in this game. As with any game, of course, like, you don't go around trying to pretend to be Mario in real life, just as much as you do not pretend to be a bank robber or someone on the FBI's most wanted list like I did today in this video. You do not do that in real life. So be wise about the games you play and what you watch if you know you're someone who's easily influenced in a negative way. But for those of us who know better, you know, this is a great experience. It's quite an interesting what-if scenario to put yourself in of what happens when you're on the other side of the law. Or more so, really, what is it like to be in a Hollywood action movie as either the villain or just the crazy action hero? Because that's really what this game is all about. Just a very thrilling experience. So, anyways, as always, I want y'all to know God loves you, and do you like to eat meat? See ya. Okay, I just got back to this little hangar here from out there where I landed, and it seems like there's a plane merged halfway into the ground here. I think this is from a previous time where on my own I escaped from the airport, and I tried to wedge this plane into the hangar, and it didn't quite fit, and so I think when this area of the map loaded back up as we were flying toward it just earlier, it kind of loaded the plane incorrectly, so it's halfway in the ground there. That is... oh, that's great. I love it.